with body positioning, they are sort of playing out what they would do on that boulder. This is a very useful technique because given that they only have 4 minutes to climb it, they have to visualize it beforehand. How will I position myself? How will I pull on which hold? So this is a way to kind of advance yourself into the boulder. And the first time you climb on it, you can feel a little bit as if you have already sort of tried climbing it, at least in your head, with these kind of moves and visualization strategies. And we are seeing some judges from the Hungarian climbing community mixed in with the athletes. They are giving a second look to all the boulders. They have only half a minute left for the observation now. So the last glances are happening now. And the observation time is up. And the climbers will go back to isolation. So the climbers come out from isolation when it's their turn in the rota. And in isolation, they're not supposed to discuss what happened out here. They're not supposed to discuss what solution worked or didn't work for the different boulders. And in a few minutes, we'll have our first competitor of the U17 division out. So that will be Imogen Lilly. So for those of you only joining us now, a bit of a recap of today. So we had the U17 division of the boys and the U19 division this morning. Then we had a bit of a lunch break, and now we are proceeding to the finals of the females. Those of you who are not that used to watching boulder competitions, you will see that the task of the athletes is, after starting the boulders, which is marked with tapes on the holds, so you have to touch the different volumes and holds with as many limbs, as many tapes you see on it. This will all make sense to you once you will see the boulders. You establish a valid starting position, and then there is a zone hold, and then there is a top hold. You get awarded for the zone, and you get awarded for the top, controlling each. And you lose points, 0.1 point per each try. And this is how the scoring system works. So your goal as an athlete here is to complete each boulder, but at least reach a zone with as few try as possible. You're getting some intel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just to make it a little bit more interesting about the profile of the climbers, of course.
Mm-hmm. Sprinkle in some data.
Yeah, you never know who you have to be watching in the future. So
yes, oh, definitely. That's a very good point. So those climbers that you see here today are definitely the up-and-coming generation of climbing. You will see them soon in World Cups and championships of the adult division. So keep your eyes peeled for this upcoming talent. some delegations of the big climber nations are missing today, so we don't have the French team, for instance, which is in some sense sad to miss out on that opportunity, but on the other hand it opens up the field for other nations. We have seen climbers from all over Europe. On this weekend we had climbers from Denmark, Luxembourg, Bulgaria, some nations that don't often get a chance to be represented, and our own from Hungary as well. So it has been a very, very interesting and diverse competition so far. We have a strong team from Italy, from Austria, of course, our neighbors came around. Slovenians as well, going strong as always. And a strongly represented Ukrainian team, also our neighbors, with the top 2 positions in the qualification round for the women's under 17. Top 2 positions going to Ukrainian climbers. The top position going to Rafael Kazbekova, who is the younger sister of Yevgenia Kazbekova, well known already from the adult circuit.
So first to start will be Imogen Lilly from Sheffield, a 15-year-old climber. She was 9th in Graz last year. That was her best result so far. This year is not so strong, but now she has made her first final this year. So she's going to start out with a bank, hopefully on the first boulder. So countdown starts from 15. That means the first climber is coming out on the mat. So everybody can be prepared to cheer loudly for our first competitor from Great Britain, from Sheffield, Imogen Lilly. And now we can get a glimpse of what this boulder looks like.
It looks quite powerful to begin with. We are quite inclined negative here, with beautiful toe hook solution here. Oop. You're probably better off reaching with the right for that if you can, because it is very easy to flop on to the mat with your right side of the body, reaching on with the left hand, though maybe that is how it was intended. I'm sure that we'll see both toe and heel hook attempts on this big undercling hold.
These style of holds that don't really have a crimp on it or something, you just put your hands on it with the palm and your fingers, and you just try to use the friction.
Yeah, and you use it like to compress usually a lot. Here is a so-called Gaston. When you hold from inwards like that, then he takes it to an undercling pull. There is quite a small crimp, goes with the toe hook solution again. And still, even though she matched that crimp, but she didn't try to reach on with the right hand, but the left again, which flips the body in such a way that you are quite likely, unfortunately, to fall onto your side.
2 minutes gone. Still 2 minutes.
So that means we're half time.
Yeah. Still should be doable if she figures out how to.
Well, yeah. though the second part is still an enigma. She didn't have a chance yet.
Yeah.
So usually this is, to me, it seems like one of those boulders that you learn unless you have a lot of experience in competition climbing, but they are too young to have that experience. So she's gonna have to learn the sequence here as she goes.
So third try for Imogen Lily.
Establishing, going out again to the crimp. We see a bit of a close-up of, yeah, and
She's
again.
reaching again with the left hand. And
Yeah. I mean, the dynamic version might work, but then she would have to stick out with the right foot if she can reach that big yellow hold on the right, because she will need to generate some counter pressure if she's going with the left hand on the zone hold.
So last minute, fourth attempt for Imogen Lily.
Found the step with the left, goes up into the tiny crimp. It's quite in cut, so that's not bad, and goes with the same method. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this method will work, but she was still willing to give it another go.
Yeah, probably the public has already thought that she has finished with it, but
yeah,
still giving it the last try. Taking a look at the clock.
Yes.
14 seconds. 10 seconds.
We'll see.
You never know, for a zone, it would mean a lot. So it's not about the top, it's just about reaching that zone, but she's not going to reach that.
And it was a bit of a long wait before the last try.
Yeah, that's also, again, practice and experience. Different situations, how long you can wait, how long you should wait.
Yes, of course.
So next up is Neva Pirš from Ljubljana, from Slovenia. 15 years of age. And she was 7th in Molde. That was her best result this year.
And she's quickly up into the crimp and goes with a heel. That's what I was hoping, yes. And in this way, it does work to reach with the left, but now, and
trying to put higher the left foot.
Yeah, but actually unlocking the left heel and instead taking it into a step onto the dish part of this large hold would probably work better to propel you forward to reach into the hole with the right. So we will see if she rethinks that. The problem with heel hooks as well as toe hooks, as we talked about before, when you release them, there is a swing.
Yeah.
Unless you can release them in a very controlled manner.
So 1.5 minutes gone, and Neva Pirš is on it again.
So hold it in Gaston first. Foot to hand, flips the hold, reaches out into the crimp. Will place her heel hook, reaches forward, and goes with a jump.
Damn, she was close. At least she has the zone.
Yes, that she controlled well. Takes her time to recover. Very understandable. It's quite a wrestly one. And establishes herself in the starting position again. This sequence she rehearsed well already. Upping, doing the heel hook, reaching across, matching, and jumping. some foot action is missing on that big volume on the left. She wants to jump and doesn't pay a lot of attention to how that heel hook gets released, unfortunately.
43 seconds. At least good enough for one more try. Question is, should she stick that move into that big volume with two hands? How does she going to progress from that? But first she needs to do that.
Oh, yeah, many times she did that sequence of movement, and she's deciding to rest it out. Valiant efforts.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to give it away.
Yeah, I don't think within 20 seconds she could have gotten further than what she already had,
Yeah,
so it
you need to
would have been wasted.
Reserve the time and the energy. So next up is Adela Bodanska on the mat for the first boulder problem, and of course we will see again Imogen Lily for the second boulder. So Adela Bodanska from the Czech Republic and Imogen Lily from Great Britain. Let's see if we will see the first tops in this final for the under 17 category.
And it's also our first opportunity to see what the second boulder looks like for the women. And we have a new style hold, completely transparent. So we have dual texture holds, but we have also no texture holds. So that the transparent one, it's all slippery.
So Bodanska almost holding it. Just the momentum tears her out of that huge volume.
Yeah, very quick swing as the foot cuts loose on the left.
She was practicing something in her head with her left foot, so she's thinking about something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Imogen Lily again in our picture. 15 years of age from Sheffield.
Beautiful arrival in that coordination move. And the jump just short. She goes for the heel as well. And now.
So Bodanska jumping and oof.
Nearly holds it.
Hitting her hand a little bit. Probably just shaking out the pump of it. You have to be careful with those almost uncontrolled jumps.
Yeah.
Or falls, rather. So the swing, yeah.
We see a beautiful
she has it already.
Arrival. That's quite a jump. These are sort of like L-shaped jumps, so you go right and then up straight. Some holds are okay to arrive into diagonally, but some require to arrive to them from underneath.
Now what is Bodanska doing?
Now she tries with a toe. She's thinking about it. It didn't work. Goes back with the heel method. She brings the foot higher on the right.
Huh? Let's see. Oh. Slipping down before jumping. She was third in the European Championships this year. She's 15 years of age from Zlín, from Czech Republic. She was fourth in Graz and eighth in Molde, so she's having quite a good year. Bodanska making the final here in Sukoro. We'll see if she can manage to step on the podium.
40 seconds to go on this round. Easily arrived. The foot bumping up. Oh, that was quite a calm arrival compared to the other ones. It was the closest so far. She feels that it's close, so even though there is only 15 seconds left, she goes back on. And Imogen is eyeing up the move as well. Oof, that was really close. Both of them so close. And they get a nice applause from the audience.
There was some quite wild falls.
Yeah.
From Badanska.
Yeah, falling from jumping is a bit of a risky moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next athletes coming out, Karolina Gradaski. She is from Italy, 14 years of age, 164 centimeters tall. She was 16th in the European Championships in Kurno and 3rd in Graz and 5th in Molde. So she is strong on the European Cup scene. And next to her we have Neva Piersch from Slovenia.
She goes for the heel as well, matches, and now we see some action, trying to do something with the right foot there.
Which is not comfortable for her yet.
Oh, but that was a nice jump. And she tried to place her left hand back on the volume, which we did see a competitor do before, even though she didn't use it to unlock the heel and step into the dish with it. But I think that that might be the intended beta. I'm not sure.
Here's Neva Piersch on the second boulder. Oops. Swing takes her out of the wall.
Looked like a calibration try.
Yeah, exactly. 2:40 on the clock. A lot of thinking going on. That's again Neva. This looks better.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, it did look better.
Yeah.
Still a bit too much of a momentum that carried her to the right, but not too bad. Let's see what Karolina came up with after tasting that first attempt. Boom, she just goes straight.
Almost holds it.
So she let go of the idea of doing some magic with the feet on the left. She's just going straight into the jump. No question. This is a boulder on which I would be very happy to check Aimori's beta. Because she could avoid the jump, I think.
Yeah, what's impossible statically, she does it.
Yeah. So again, let's see if the calibration becomes correct now. And there it is. You see how quickly the body learns from these moves. And now the calibration of the second move will start for the Slovenian competitor. Let's see if she goes for the jump again. And yes, and she holds it. Very nice, just committed just enough for this jump. And squatting strongly onto the right foot, making a drop knee Egyptian. And will she establish well enough on this to hold?
That's great. The first stop.
That was less a celebration, more like relief on her face.
Exactly.
She's like, oh, okay, that's done then. She composes herself.
She might have needed some more chalk there.
Yeah, or just wiping the sweatiness of the hands. And
then checking with the jury.
Thumb undercling, beautifully done.
Okay, so 15 seconds for Neva Piersch.
Yes, she has that down. Let's see, nearly, but the time is not enough.
So let's see how we stand. We have the first stop of the day from Karolina Gradaski. And now the next rotation is coming, which means we can welcome on stage Mara Matutinovic from Croatia. 16 years of age. She was 12th in the European Championships in Korno, 2nd in Graz, and 4th in Molde. So she is really good on the European Youth Cup scene. Matutinovic. And next to her we have Adela Bodanska and also Imogen Lili on her 3rd boulder. So we can get a glimpse of boulder number 3. But first check out what Matutinovic is doing in her first try.
She goes for a
Wow.
toe hook.
Statically, that was nice.
And there we go. Oh, that was very nice. Very nice solution. Imogen Lili is introducing us to the 3rd boulder in the meantime. Oof. We are seeing the coordination
Nice.
move finally stuck. Stuck it.
It was really clever how she used her right foot to stop the movement.
Yeah, I think that's intended. This is how that volume was placed to suggest that you
Yeah.
might want to use a toe there. And beautiful.
Nice.
Mara Matutinovic is holding well.
Now, can she finish this off? Reaches for the right hold. It should go on from here. One hand is on the top volume.
She has to find.
She can't hold it.
No. Oh, Tumi is
Can you
still
be
left.
Can you be closer than that?
Yeah, that was super close. Here, very tiny things matter. So she was a bit too flat on the wall, I think. If you're maybe just slightly a bit more out and the legs a bit wider apart, she might have been better established, but she was falling outwards.
And this energy is going to be missing for her for the rest of the boulders, because she needs to try it once again. 1.5 minutes to go.
Oh, and
Imogen gets out from the route.
And that was quite close, and she did hold the zone hold and used it to progress, so she definitely has the zone now.
So we see again the right toe hook in action from Adela Bodanska.
And she's the first one to stick that jump.
And
And
she's close to
reaching
the top
out
now.
left. Will she heel up there? Yes, she will. And
How
she
precise.
sits on it. She sits on it. She has to push upwards, be squeezed between.
You should not mess this up already. She can't finish it
too
off.
much. If you can bring in not a heel but a toe in order to squat on your toe there, maybe that's better.
And the time is not going to be enough for her anymore.
Oh, too
13
bad.
seconds.
That was so beautiful, but she's the first one to secure a zone on
Yeah.
the women's
But she
second
doesn't know that.
boulder. She doesn't know that. She's trying again. Unbelievable. No, not enough time.
Oh man, this is hard because
Beautiful effort from Adela Bodanska.
you have to stay focused mentally after such a mistake.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
also
hard.
hard.
It's very hard. Let's hope she doesn't get into her head too much about
Yeah.
it.
So next up is Ida Christoskova from Bulgaria with Karolina Gradaski and Neva Pirš. Christoskova is 15 years old. She was 19th in the European Championships and 7th in Seoul, which was the first European Cup this season for the youth category. Making a very strong final here, Christoskova.
And she's doing a lot of micro adjustments of the hands to find just the right way. Goes with a toe hook and then trying to use the dish step. This is something I was curious if anyone will try that.
She did try and it works.
Beautiful with
so
the
far.
right heel hook combined. And that allows you to arrive very gently into this jump. So if it didn't take out too much from her, then this looks like a very promising solution.
What a start for that boulder, the number 3 for Neva Pierce.
Yeah.
You see all those yellow tapes indicating where you should put your limbs, so hands and feet.
Yeah, very bunched up position.
Yeah.
It requires.
Quite a crazy start.
Also, these are also quite new types of holds with varying friction on them. So they are dual text, meaning some parts of it have texture and some part, which means like it has friction. Some parts of it are slippy.
Yeah, you see, for example, there it's shining, reflecting the lights back. That's totally shiny. That's no friction, zero.
Yes. So she's progressing slowly and meticulously. Meanwhile, the Bulgarian Ida Kristoshkova is also setting up for her very interesting beta on the first boulder. She goes again with this beta, so right heel hook, left step, crossing over with the left, and now yeah, the hip should be turning left for that to work. Oh, we are back with Neva.
Whoa.
Oh, very interesting feet first solution here.
She can't hold herself in the position.
Yeah.
And it's a slow moving boulder.
Oh, beautifully sticking with Carolina Gradasci of Italy.
So it's Neva Pierce again. Last minute starting. Can she make it a little bit quicker now?
That yeah, this boulder doesn't lend itself to rushing through it. So let's see if the Bulgarian can stick this move. Now is her chance, going with the right. Oof, too bad. Too bad, even though it's a very curious beta.
So now Grodowski giving it a strong go again, but falling down. Now 22 seconds on the clock. Last desperate tries. Kristoskova again, but she loses it even before.
And here as well, a bit
no
of
success.
A semi-faith attempt. The time is up.
Yeah, Grodowski was trying until the last second, but it could not have worked. Okay, so 15 seconds changeover. Next athletes on stage. First of them is from Serbia, Milena Kaseta, 14 years of age and 154 centimeters tall. Having a great season in the European Cup scene, Milena Kaseta. She was second in Soar, then second again in Graz, and third in Molde.
And it's our first opportunity to see the fourth final boulder of the women.
Oh, sorry, I was mistaken. That was last year, last season's result list for her. And she was the European champion last year in Troje, Milena Kaseta.
Here we see her starting on this powerful first boulder.
Oops.
Whoop.
Now she got it.
Yes, you can see that height matters in these moments. Very delicate. Can she use that volume for this jump? She's matching the zone. Oh, that was nearly a successful bumping forwards. Rather than a jump, I would say it was more of a using the zone hold as a sort of interim hold, pulling on it and bumping over to the big dish.
And first glimpse from boulder number 4 from Imogen Lilly. That's again a slab.
Yes, the last two boulders seem to have both slab and jumpy elements.
Here's Cassetta again. Last year's European champion.
She goes with a heel high now. Moving on. Will she step in with a foot? No. And she's bumping through. Oof. That nearly worked, but what a big swing out.
1 minute 40 on the clock. That's Podanska on boulder number 3. And we have Mara Matutinovic on boulder number 2, but we haven't seen any picture of her yet. She's still trying on the lower part of that boulder. Let's see Bodanska how she copes with this. Oops!
Oh,
holding her,
nice.
That's nice. That's important. That's an important movement.
Yes, come on, hold it in, Adela, hold it in, come on. She's squeezing between the foot and the arms, and now no rushing, no rushing. She has to find the most stable position for the top there. Beautiful.
Wow, I was holding back my breath.
Yeah, I'm sure she was too. I think most of the room was.
You can so much feel what they do.
Yeah.
So 45 seconds for Imogen Lily. She doesn't really find a clue for that fourth boulder, and also Mara Matutinovic on boulder number 2.
Even though she had very promising tries already from the beginning, but she doesn't seem to arrive to that or hold in that jump. This time around she was matching her own hand, so in fact she was holding with the left hand on top of the right when she arrived to the second big dish. Hold.
12 seconds.
So same beta, and she's going for the jump. Oh, nearly matched it, but slipped off.
So Milena is not successful on the first boulder.
In the second boulder we haven't seen a zone again, so we still only have one zone on the women's, well, girls' second boulder.
It's going to be interesting how this will pan out with the 2 years older category.
Yeah.
Because they're going to use the same routes.
Yep.
So Eva Škrlec is our new climber from Slovenia. 16 years of age, 4th in the European Championships and 9th in Graz. Graz is, of course, one of the most important stops of the European Youth Tour. Many of the Hungarian climbers go there every year as well, probably with the greatest contingent. So Škrlec trying her luck on boulder number 1, and then we have Ida Christovskova on the second boulder, Karolina Gradaski on the third one, and Neva Piersch on the last and fourth boulder. This jumpy stuff should suit the Slovenian climbers. They have really great experience on it.
And let's see if we'll see a second top here. Oh, she cannot hold it in.
Yeah,
but I'm sure she learned a bit from that attempt.
So that's Neva Piersch on boulder number 4. And probably this was the high point that Imogen Lily has reached before. Let's see what the Slovenian is planning. She's trying to hold her balance, not falling out from the wall. Delicately placing right foot ahead. Standing up, searching with the left foot.
And it's great that she's not rushing at all. She understands that time has to be taken here.
Yeah,
she has to be able to let go of the left hand. She's too much leaning on the left still, so I think She ought to, yeah.
She tried to put her left foot on that.
But I think the idea is like, of course, you might be able to do that, but I think the idea here is to establish yourself on the right foot enough so that you can let go of both hands in order to slowly come over to the right, in a similar way as it was in the men's red boulder, in the slabby part.
Look at that. That was so beautifully done.
Very measured. And she's higher up now, so she can squeeze herself between those two things. She establishes well, and we have a second top for the women's boulder number 3.
So that was Karina Gradaski getting a top for her. And so far, with so few tops, any top will mean a good result. Neva Pierce again.
Going with the heel hook solution, and something went wrong there.
Sorry, this is Neva Pierce. She was Škrlec. 2 Slovenians making me crazy.
Yes. We have quite a good Slovenian delegation here today. Few seconds to go. Hop. And now in the last rush, she did do it. She did step on the right, letting go of the left hand. If only she did that a bit earlier.
Okay, so we have 2 climbers who we haven't seen yet, the 2 Ukrainian girls, and the first of those is Yeva Stenkova. 14 years of age, very young climber. She was 9th in the European Championship this year. And last year she was 3rd, so she was podium on in the European Championships. This year she was 6th in Seoul in the first European Youth Cup of the season. Yesterday reaching 2nd position during qualifications. The 2 Ukrainians were really, really strong yesterday. Also we have Milena Kaseta on the boulder number 2, then Mara Matutinovic on boulder number 3, and Adela Bodanska, her last boulder, the 4th one, the slab. Slowly moving her way up. Bodanska. And also Stenkova. Now comes the jump for her, but she can't hold it. Let's see Bodanska. She's really progressing nicely, very slowly but surely. Now comes the hard part. Not to lose balance.
Pressing. She also wants to bring in blindly the left foot.
Yeah, and she does it almost.
Yes, but
now
she needs to come more on the right.
She wanted to dynamically do that.
And that does look like maybe the intended beta, because they put that hold there, the very chalky looking one, probably to palm down on it and like that try to prevent yourself from barn dooring or twisting over. So that's probably a stopper hold for your palm.
Here's Matutinovic, the Croatian climber. 2nd in Graz, 4th in Molde. So Stenkova's 2nd go on the jump for that huge round volume in the middle of the boulder, and doesn't stick it again.
Yes. Yeah, she arrived almost with straight arm into that jump. It's very hard to hold something so dynamic if you already arrive with max extension. It's best to arrive with a bit of a bent arm, and then you still have a bit of an extension to go to hold it.
Now Bodanska almost holding it.
With the palm down, beta.
Yeah.
I wonder if you're also supposed to stop with your feet on that black volume under. I would have put that volume a bit more to the right to help them a bit.
That's why not you are the road.
Yes, it's true. I would be too kind.
43 seconds.
So we hear
And
big cheering
still can't hold it.
for the Ukrainian climber. There is a strong Ukrainian team representing today. She does the high heel there. She reaches across, and the jump nearly happening with 22 seconds to go.
And she had enough. That was
yeah, just
try.
before. Everybody becoming desperate now. Oh!
How close she
Nearly
was.
had it. That was so close. Oh my.
4 seconds. And again, no top in this round.
But now we'll see Rafael Kazbekova, little sister of Yevgenia Kazbekova, on the first boulder.
Yeah. The last one who we haven't seen climbing yet in this final. So now comes, as you said, Rafael Kazbekova from the Ukraine, 16 years of age, second in the European Championships, second in Sur, third in Molde. She was also fourth last year in the European Championships in Troje. So really is a strong climber from a climbing family. We have stressed this out a few times during this weekend already. She has won the qualifications. This didn't bring any luck in the men's category, but we will see if Kazbekova can break this thing.
She goes with the heel beta, then takes it into a toe, establishes with the right foot, and but that didn't look bad.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it looked quite gentle arrival.
Then you see Ida Christoskova on the second boulder. No, it's on the third boulder. On the second you see Eva Škrlec, and on the fourth one Karolina Gradaski. This is Christoskova.
So she's trying to move over gently, not rushing, not making it into a quick coordination-like move, but maintaining the tension all throughout. Beautiful, completely horizontal, and that's the problem with toe hooks, as we also discussed a few times this weekend. When you release them, they tend to generate a swing. It's very hard to hold on something so slabby.
So Kazbekova almost reaching it statically.
Yes, she has kept the same beta and even tried to generate a bit of a jump from that toe hook, which was very interesting to see. Almost pinched that enormous hold between her, the top of her toe and her shin, and making a sort of mega pinch with her foot. So let's see if Ida Christoskova is able to go with the same control again. It looks like very spendy to maintain control throughout this slab. Meanwhile, we see beautiful coordination, stick, move up. It's like she was surprised.
That's Eva Škrlec from Slovenia. Now we follow again Christoskova.
Oh, what a control with which she released the left foot to avoid that swing. That requires a lot of core and a lot of flexibility while flexing.
So Kazbekova.
Oh, arrive with too straight of an arm again. Wow, what a fall.
And you see now Karolina Gradaski on the last boulder, getting cheered on by the Italian coaches and stuff, and she grabs it.
And she manages, amazing.
There you go.
Beautiful.
What a nice stop from the Italian girl. And that was her last climb.
Yes, it was, I think, exactly as the route setters intended. So I think the setters are having a celebration now.
Popping champagnes now.
Yes.
And that means Gradaski has 2 tops because she has topped the 3rd boulder.
The 3rd, yes.
So she takes over the lead.
Exciting.
Bodanska is 2nd, Neva Pirš is 3rd in the moment.
Though we still have a lot of competitors to go through.
Yes, but 2 tops could be really useful.
Yes. Could mean
So far what we have
a
seen.
podium position.
Yes, absolutely. So that's Yevastchenkova from the Ukraine on boulder number 3. We have Milena Kasseta, no, boulder number 2, sorry, Stchenkova. Boulder number 3 is for Milena Kasseta, and Mara Matutinovic is for boulder number 4.
So I don't think anyone stuck that move on the first go. This little coordination arrival.
That's Matutinovic.
Hop. So let's see what she makes of this slab, trying to find the best part of that foothold, which means the most vertical part.
Yeah, pulling up the left foot. Probably next time. 2.5 minutes still to go. Stchenkova starting again on boulder number 2. There she is.
Pam pam. This was the 3rd go and she nearly had it, so I'm hoping on the 4th she will. So we see the meticulous start of this last slab climb. It's quite nice of the setters when they leave the slab for last, because usually the arms and the hands are very tired by that point.
Yeah, usually World Cup setting is like, especially for the men, to leave the 4th boulder, the powery one.
Yes.
Then you are
we are still
finished
in the
anyway.
Youth. Yeah, we're finished. Well, we are in the youth division now, so. Oh.
Stchenkova is struggling with that boulder.
Yeah, she's getting better again. The first few tries she was getting better and better, and now the one just before this seemed a bit more desperate. So it's important to recenter yourself and try again. Wow, beautiful tension there from Milena Kasseta. Whoa, and she goes for a quicker hand switch, reach out combination. And finally, she stuck the move.
She has 45 seconds. She can't hold that. And these are expensive mistakes.
Yeah.
Because the time is going away. And it's not guaranteed that you can make that swing move again, sticking now, and she doesn't. So still 28 seconds.
She can still secure a zone, theoretically.
Swings again.
No.
And she can't hold it.
She is a bit unconvinced herself, I think, by the looks of it. She still tries. Oof, nearly holds it in. But I think that the competitor on the 3rd boulder did secure a zone at least.
We will see. And now the next round comes, which means Rafael Kazbekova is coming out for boulder number 2. We will see Ida Christoskova on boulder number 4 and Eva Škrelec on boulder number 3. Here is Kazbekova already with the brush. So Kazbekova taking up the starting position. Some teams already celebrating.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
I got distracted by the celebrating teams.
So Kazbekova reaching up with the left
Yes.
hand, but
Bit higher, I
can't
think.
hold it yet. But that was a good first try from her. Now Ida Hristoskova from Bulgaria, boulder number 4. How she copes with the slab.
We'll see. Oppa.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her heel was, I was just going to say, her heel looked very low down. So when your heel is so down, it means friction at the tip of the foot is very low. So, and then she slipped.
You can't argue with physics.
Yeah. Although we try.
Yes, of
we
course.
try a lot.
Of course.
And sometimes you do feel like these climbers can argue with physics.
Now, Rafael.
Very exciting action on the two slabs next to each other.
That's Ida. She took her choke back with herself. That might have been a wise decision.
That was a beautiful way to progress to the right foothold, using a little interim heel hooking and a little finger to stabilize herself. Meticulous, beautiful climbing. Now you see the heel is activated, and that was not bad. The heel was higher up, so she increased the friction on the toe, not to slip down. She learned from the previous mistake. And we have a minute and 20 to go. Eva is moving on and going with the horizontal beta.
And she can't hold it.
Beautiful.
This is important.
Now
This is
she
very
has
important.
to keep center. Keep focused. Come on, Eva. 1 minute to go.
Yes, she can do that. Yeah. She has done it.
We have a top by Eva Krylec.
That was very brave.
Beautiful.
Almost risky how she did it. How she did it, I think, but at least it looked like that from the outside for me.
Yeah. Which part did you feel she did
when she put up her right hand on the big volume, it looked a little bit.
It looked a bit iffy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it's very interesting because, like, you don't really see it on the screen, but this hold comes out a lot.
Yeah.
This yellow hold. So
it's
you
leaning
kind
out.
of, it's leaning out. So you have to sort of squeeze yourself in between that volume hold and the left foot. And there she seemed a bit like, yeah, she wasn't exactly in between at first. And then she kind of lifted herself a little bit, and then she was perfectly between.
Here's Adela Bodanska already finished with her climb.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that we are sitting in the middle of the viewers area, and of course all the climbers who have finished their climb, they come out to cheer for their fellow competitors. And we are finished with this round of climbers, so Hristoskova leaving the space. That means we still have another round to go, at least altogether 4 rounds to go. And the next ones are Yeva Stenkova from the Ukraine, coming out for boulder number 3, and Milena Kaseta for Serbia, trying her luck on boulder number 4. And still Karolina Gradaski leading the way. And I might have missed it, but she also topped out on the first boulder. You remember Karolina Gradaski?
That was the only top on that boulder. Yes.
Then I think you have a winner. That's 3 tops.
Yeah.
Nobody's near.
We have some young climbers around us as well.
Yeah, first ascent.
First ascent. But, yay. Okay, back to our competitors. So we have Ukrainian competitors slowly edging in this penultimate slab.
So everybody holding back their breath.
I'm almost feeling nostalgic because how long ago did we see two slabs next to each other so so meticulous at the same time? It's beautiful to watch. So we have this horizontal
slow motion,
body
right?
position. Yes, yes, it's like old competitions. It's amazing.
And now Stenkova, very close.
So, and that's where, well, yeah, in order to hold that in, you know, they went with the right, those of them who managed to squeeze themselves in between there. And that was beautiful.
This was the moment when she fell. And that was the
looking
try.
at those two boulders, I'm sort of feeling like messaging Jain Kim and tell her to come back, but in the youth division, because slabs are back.
So next try from Milena Kaseta for Serbia.
And beautiful tension-making step across.
It's so fun to see two slab boulders next to each other with slow motion, because
that's what I'm saying.
All bouldering strengths are dynamism, you know, big jumps and quick action. But this is now, it's
I feel like we are getting a treat. I'm so pleased. Because you can see, you know, what a struggle it is, what a body awareness you have to have. Will she go with the left again? Oh, she does. Please go with the right.
The expression on her face told everything.
It was like maxi effort there. Oh, and the slow slide with the right hand as
because she feels already that it's gone.
Yeah,
she knows already that it's gone.
Who says only dynamic jumps have drama? You see? This is drama.
This is drama. Now she tries again. She still has 34 seconds.
Yes, which is not a lot of time for a boulder of this type.
Not for this one. 25 seconds. Slowly but surely getting on.
Yes.
She holds it, 20 seconds.
And the horizontal move.
15 seconds.
Oh, now she's very practiced at this.
Last possible try. Needs to stay calm somehow. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. No!
Oh, yeah. The problem is she went up with the left foot so high, which prevented her to bring the right arm above. Oh, too bad. She was really due that boulder.
Yeah, she was 3 times very close.
Yeah.
The last move, I think.
Very, very close. But each time she tried to go with the same method that didn't work. It's very hard because sometimes you feel like if I just commit even more to this method, then it will work. Or to abandon it and say, okay, I'm going to try something else now.
So, next pair is Rafael Kazbekova and Eva Škrelec from Slovenia.
And we're going to again have the treat of watching two slabs next to one another. I really feel like it's like my birthday or something. So we have the start. She was touching with both feet that hold with 2 tapes on it in order to have a valid start. She's kind of acquainting herself with this boulder, slowly edging towards the right. And she manages to arrive with full tension everywhere. She doesn't do any skips or jumps or coordination-y things. Looks like she prefers the safe solution. Rafael, oof, except for now.
That was some grab.
Yes, there was some grab and not a safe solution at all. Up, and she goes with the right hand. So in the intended way. Eva Škrelec, meanwhile, is climbing the last slab with ease.
Nice.
Beautiful. Didn't even use the volume under. Will she? Oh,
and there's your top.
Beautiful top. Beautiful top.
And this is second position for Eva Škrelec.
So beautiful, easily done.
And if I'm seeing right on the computer, Adela Bodanska is still third. She has already finished climbing. But of course, Rafael Kazbekova is still to go on boulder number 4, and she has not finished on boulder number 3 yet, so it's not done so far. Kazbekova has one top, so she can't win the comp, I think. Or yes, if she tops this one and the last one, it might happen.
Yes,
it
well,
might happen.
She has 1 minute and nearly 40 seconds, a bit less now to top this one. Let's hope she learned from the previous attempt here. Beautiful, tense climbing.
And
she goes out of Maxi Gaston move, meaning she's pushing outwards with her hands.
And you just don't see how much effort this takes.
And here she does manage to hold it in.
Okay,
no impatience
one more move.
Now.
There you go.
She has it. We will see if she likes slabs, how she is on the last boulder. She has good chances if she tops that.
If she tops that, she's gonna beat Gradaski, because Gradaski doesn't have a zone on boulder number 2. And Kazbekova has a zone on the first one and has 2 tops. So it's still theoretically possible. Let's see, 59.5.
So the podium is still wide open.
She needs to top it with less. Yeah, she needs to flash it practically.
Oh, well, no pressure. Wonderful.
I'm not sure what happens if she makes it for the second go, but.
So we only have 2 climbs left in this round, both of them on the last boulder.
Yeah. So now comes Yevastchenkova for boulder number 4. She's going to be alone on the wall. Alone on the wall. That was a good film by Alex Honnold, I think. No?
Yeah.
I think that was the title. Anyway. He likes to spend time alone on the wall without any ropes.
Yeah. Yeah, not only no people, but also no equipment with him.
So, Yevastchenkova. Let's see where she is on our order. Number 9 with 2 zones. 19.9 points collected so far for Yevastchenkova. So she was second yesterday after the qualifications, but now it's pretty much finished for her for getting on the podium.
But she can still take a lot out of the experience.
Exactly, and if she could top this out, that would give a great boost for her to finish with a bang.
So now we have more of an opportunity to examine this last boulder properly, because the attention is not divided anymore. You can see the tiny holes with which you have to generate tension. The brushers enthusiastically cleaning.
Yes, all those volunteers have provided such a great work during the last days. You can never do a competition without volunteers. So
yeah, that's exactly right.
Really, of course, it's a chance for them to enjoy the international climbing scene a little bit more. All of them are climbers practically, but still, it's their free time, it's their dedication, and without those volunteers, you cannot make a successful event like this.
Wow, meanwhile she manages to edge over to hold that side pole, establishes herself on it, compresses together those 2 holes. This is very slightly positive, and she wants to step across. Beautiful, precise climbing we are seeing here.
Look at that footwork.
Yes, even the very tiniest of twists can mean a lot here. And she is slowly edging over to that foothold, even though she doesn't arrive to the best part on it, I'm afraid. She's a bit low down on it. Yes, now her right foot is in the right place.
And now she needs to lean over to the right, pulling up the left foot. for that hold.
Very, very
Ups.
carefully, but it's not necessarily needed. In fact,
And she still wants it.
she still wants it. Yes.
Ah.
Oh, too bad. 1 minute to go. She has to go immediately because that was such meticulous work. She will have to use every second she has. So she's straight back on it. Too bad that she sort of gave up on that move, no? But now the body remembers.
Maybe if she can do this ups. No, she can't.
Oh,
Holding
no.
the head already because she knows that the time will not be
Yes.
enough for anything more now, but she's still fighting. That's the last boulder. She can't give it just away. Nice.
Come on, Yeva, nice. Come on, come on. Oh, but
Last
that was
desperate
a
attempt.
good effort for the end for Yeva Styankova of Ukraine.
She's desperate. She's angry. Because she was second yesterday after the qualifications and now
Yeah.
very far away from the podium. But this is, of course, experience. You have one day good, one day bad. You never know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah.
In any sport, but here especially, you never know what will play to your strengths.
So the last climber on the mat, and well, this is going for the win for Rafael Kazbekova. She's now third behind Eva Škrlec, but she has 2 tops and 1 zone, 59.5 points. If she flashes, she's gonna be first. If she tops out for the second go, she has the same amount of points as Karolina Gradaski.
So then we could see a shared first.
Probably.
Or then it will come down to qualification,
attempts.
no?
Probably. We'll have to double
so
check that.
far so good. I wonder if she knows that for a clean gold she has to flash this.
If she wants to make our thing easier, then she either flashes or tops out for the third go. Then we don't have to count.
So she switches foot on that. No, she decides not to. Instead goes for the stepping across.
Heel hook.
Use this little heel stabilization before moving on. We've seen that once before. And the heel is really low. Let's hope she won't slip with that heel being so low. Probably a very aggressive shoe that she's wearing.
It's not gonna be a flash.
No, that we don't have now. That's clear.
Still 2 minutes 10 on the clock.
So the legs were, yeah, a bit straight on the right. I think you need to engage a bit more the squat in order to make that light jump to the right.
Almost blindly with the right foot. Crossing.
Taps across. Already here. Compression.
130.
And she's coming over, edging towards the right.
Left foot up. She
Oh,
has this
beautiful.
one. Ooh, that's risky. And
Oh, so near.
so that's the win
So
gone.
near.
That means she's not gonna win the competition.
Yes, so near though.
She's gonna stay second.
Yes, with the right foot there was not enough purchase to counter pressure on the good big pocket hold that she arrives to with the right. Oof. Yeah,
40 seconds.
it can really play with your head to
Yeah.
have something so close, and then the next attempt can be a bit botched from it.
Yes. Fighting still, 26
Come on,
seconds.
Rafael. There are still more than 20 seconds to go.
17 seconds. Getting closer.
There are not many moves after, so
9 seconds. Very slow. She's... Oh, no!
Oh, that was so close, though. It was so close. Oh,
She deserves the applause.
Struggle, beautiful struggle, yes. 10 seconds are not enough anymore for this. So
that means Karolina Gradaski is going to win this competition ahead of Rafael Kazbekova, and Eva Škrelec is third. That's your podium, if, of course, the result list is correct on what we found on internet. Adela Bodanska is now down from the podium to number 4. Stenkova 5th. Christoskova 6th. Matutinovic 7th. Kaseta 8th. Neva Pierce 9th. And Imogen Lily is 10th.
And in 7 minutes, we are starting the finals of the U19 female competitions of this Euro Cup here in Sukoro. So stay with us. Or if you want, go grab your snacks or coffees. And we're going to continue in a bit more than 5 minutes time. Hát volt szünet, de úgy látszik ilyen rövid. Okay. So, we are seeing Olivia Gent, I believe, as the first competitor from the U19, under-19 division of this European Cup on Women's Boulder 1.
So Olivia Gent is from Kent in Great Britain, rhyming very nicely with
Yes.
her name. 17 years of age and 170 centimeters tall is Olivia. And
she's going with the heel hook version, but she cannot match the crimp and flips off. Even such tiny differences can matter in climbing as how big your fingers are, how big your hand is in order to match a crimp so tiny. So those of you only joining us now, the introduction of the climbers of the U17 and the U19 division happened together earlier today. So that's why we didn't have a separate presentation now for the competitors in the U19 division.
And if I'm correct, upon the data of the IFSC site, this is her 4th competition internationally on this level. So she was there in Sour in Portugal. She was 44th there, taken 39th on the European Championships, and she was in Molde in Norway. She was 20th there. So now she's in the final, which means an upward trajectory for her, result-wise.
She's hooking, she's matching on the zone hold and makes the jump, pulls in nicely, arrives with not a very straight hand, but she couldn't hold it in. You either have to bring the other hand very quickly or do something with the feet. But we have seen that it's too bad of a hold to just arrive too dynamically with only the right hand and hold it in, even though many climbers tried that.
So 23 seconds, but Olivia finishes and gets the applause of the public, of course.
So those of you who are new to climbing, it's maybe useful to know that there is a bit of a strategizing going into this as well. So she already secured the zone, which is the hold being brushed now by one of the Hungarian volunteers. So she already secured that, and if she estimates that she doesn't have enough time to reach a top, then there is no point at making another attempt and using those 20 seconds left, because she's better to use that strength in the next boulders.
So next climber on stage, Marusa Podobnik from Slovenia, 17 years of age, and she's coming from Ljubljana. 39th in the European Championships this year in Kurno, and normally outside of the top 20 this year, but this is her first final of the year.
And so those of you watching from home, there is a useful ponytail here that can show you the negativity of the wall here. So it is not a vertical wall. She uses a toe hook solution, which, as we said before, when it's unlodged, it generates quite a big swing to the opposite direction. So have to use it with caution.
Straight away looking at the hand, what the damage was with the, with the skin.
how much skin has been grazed off on those fresh new holds. So of course for competitions we tend to use new or very clean holds. The outsetters tend to, I mean. So that means they have a lot of friction on them, but it also means it peels off your skin with every try. So she regenerated a bit and goes for, if I'm counting correctly, a third try. Out into the crimp with the right, goes with her heel hook. Oof. And reaches on with the left, which kind of flips your body in a way that it's very hard to hold it in, to not flop with your right side onto the mat. Brushes a bit. And takes a moment to catch her breath. So the U19 division is competing on the exact same boulder as U17 was. I think that there weren't even tweaks made onto these boulder problems, so it's exactly the same set. Fourth attempt for Olivia, no, for Marusa Podovnik.
You're killing us with the names, right?
Well, you're doing very good with them. So. Here we go. And she's trying a different solution now. Too short, unfortunately. The jump was too short. She pulled in very much. Once you do this kind of pulling in with the arms, almost like a pull-up, you have to be quite quick in reaching on. There is not a second to waste because you just get tired. So it should be a quite dynamic thing of pull and reach. Again, she holds in the undercling. We are familiar with this boulder already. Switches footsteps higher, puts in her heel hook and tries to reach out, but this boulder zaps you of energy, and this was already 5 tries on this very hard boulder. Great try though from Marusa Podovnik.
Okay, that means that we are going to have 2 climbers on stage, and the first one is the first one to see. Connie Bridgens, 16 years of age, from Great Britain, 12th in the European Championships last year. Now she can start brushing. She was generously waiting until the 4 minutes starts to count down. So that's Connie Bridgens, and Olivia Gent is the other one, who we have already seen on the first boulder from Kent in Great Britain.
Pum pum. Here we have the coordination move. Requires a few tries usually in order to get it right. And she goes with the toe hook solution rather than a heel hook. Manages to match, and oh, I love to see that. She won't use it though. I thought she was stepping into the dish. Oh, that was a quite strong jump there from Connie Bridgens. The brushers themselves are active parts of the Hungarian climbing community. You can meet them in the gyms. You can ask them questions. They are happy to help.
And they usually take part in the Hungarian Championships and the Hungarian Cup, so they are competitors as well.
Exactly. Pum pum, and we have it. So I think, if I'm not much mistaken, that was either the second or the third try for her to get that move right. So Olivia Gent, and nearly got that as well. So the 2 British climbers on the mats now. Again goes with the toe hook solution. It seemed to work well enough. And that was nearly there. She managed to bring the left hand. When we have seen successful attempts to that jump, they always involved going with both hands nearly at the same time. It's very hard to hold that swing with just one arm. Olivia Gent already had the coordination move down, so she reproduced that easily, but then we have this sort of inverted L-shaped jump when you have to go sideways to the right and then vertically up, and this didn't happen yet. So Gant from Kent is on it again. Pam pam, beautiful. And now let's see, right and up. Right and up, oh, just a bit short. You see the familiar toe hook, oof, flop down. It's not very consistent, these tries. They probably are really, really zappy. You really take out a lot of juice each time. Oh, that was really near again. Both British climbers are really close to sticking the next move. Oof. It was a bit too far out. And with few seconds to go, so Connie Bridgens did secure a zone, but Olivia Gant did not on the women's boulder 2.
So next athletes on stage, Mathilda Liomoir, 18 years of age, with Marusa Podobnik. Mathilda Liomoir is Italian. She was 19th in the European Championships and 6th in Graz, which is an important stop on the European circuit that we have stressed this out already before.
So you see a bit of a height problem there. She barely just caught this crimp. Went with a heel hook solution. And with the right hand on the zone hold, changes the heel to a side toe and matches and tries to go with an almost kind of like statically starting jump there. Marusa Podobnik looked pretty close to reach the zone on that women's boulder 2. Bit of a rest. Have to strategize well with one's efforts. So Marusa going again. And she has the swing down. Let's see after the previous attempt if she goes with both hands at the same time again. And yes, but she's very extended at that point. Maybe she would do better to let go of that foothold, not try to stick to it so much at that point. So we see Mathilda again, going into the undercling. Just reaching the crimp, putting in her heel hook, reaching on. We're hearing a good cheer, and she nearly had the jump again. Oppa, and yes. So the Slovenian competitor did let the foot go, and oof.
That was just a touch.
It was just a touch. The center of gravity stayed a bit too much to the right. She should be able to bring the knee a bit more over to the left side, like to kind of flip it above the ankle and left in order to reach that side pull on the left. So let's see, we have 35 seconds left. Matilda is on it, going with her well-rehearsed beta now. Oof. Too much, too tiring, too much pressure. 19 seconds left. It's unlikely that it's enough time. And yes, they both decide to go. Great effort.
Yeah, she was very close.
She
was very close.
Yeah, well, both of them had a good go, but I think on women's boulder too we saw a very good progression. Too bad that it didn't happen.
Probably next time. We haven't seen any tops yet.
In this division.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Next athlete on stage, Teja Bobnar from Slovenia. Let's see how she copes with the pressure. She's 17 years of age. She was 30th in the European Championships and 14th in Graz. So strong performance in the European scene from Bobnar. We still have Connie Bridgens on boulder problem number 2 and Olivia Gent on problem number 3.
So experimenting a bit with the toe and the heel and the toe again. And that's, oh, I love to see that. Come on. Ooh. I was so happy someone stepped into that dish finally. I was waiting all afternoon to see that happen. So she stepped into it and it nearly gave almost too much of horizontality to it. But I still believe that that method is viable. I'm so happy I saw someone try that. And in the meantime, we are seeing on the second boulder Connie Bridgens, I think.
Yes, she is. And Olivia Gent is on the third one.
Yes, so again we have the two British climbers next to one another.
So Teja Bobnar getting higher again.
Going with the heel solution, taking it into a toe, and she steps into the dish, and let's see. Oh, yes!
No.
Yes! Oh, it can work. The solution can work. Okay, so let's see it again. She goes, but the swing is too big and she can't hold it in. If she can somehow reduce the swing there.
It's always the question of the somehow.
Yes. The how.
How is the somehow?
The how is the somehow, exactly.
1.5 minutes to go.
You're seeing the beautiful struggle here by Olivia Gent on this penultimate boulder, where viewers can get a taste of what step climbing is.
Connie Bridgens. Now, no.
Maintains tension beautifully, flowing through to the right. The crowd is getting excited, and she decided to go for like a sort of flip coordinate method instead of stepping out left and going with tension as we saw before.
And this is going to be probably the last try for Teja Bobnar. Let's see if she can stop the swing and stick that move into the jump. Let's see now. No. Again, a big fall. She's frustrated because she feels it with both hands.
Yes,
you know, it's
she manages to hold it
so
with both hands.
what she feels.
I wonder if she wouldn't try to slow down the swing, but instead just wait for it to return after the dead point, like if she has to slip there, or if she could hold just the dead point and wait for the body to return. I don't know if that would happen in this dish.
Time's up. So Again, no top in this round.
But great attempts from everyone.
Yes, absolutely. I'm enjoying so much to see these girls performing so high level. So 15 seconds up, so this means another new climber coming on stage. Bibi Hammers from the Netherlands with Mathilda Leomoir and Marusa Podobnik. Bibi Hammers is 17 years old from Tilburg in the Netherlands. She was 26th in the European Championships, but she was number 3 in Molde in Norway. So that was a podium already for her.
That's quite high achievement.
Probably no coincidence that she's here in the final, and she was very good in the end yesterday, as I remember. So endurance-wise, she could be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh,
one hand.
That was one hand, but a very gentle arrival. So if she would manage to either hold from both and then match or bring the left hand a bit more quickly, it seemed like a good arrival on that jump. Pam pam. We have the beautiful coordination.
That's Matilda Leomoir from Italy.
Almost overcommitted for that jump.
Just a quick brush from the volunteers. And also Bibi Hammers is preparing for her next attempt. Taking a look at the clock. 2 minutes 23 still to go. Number 2 is Moar. On number 3 we have Marusa Podobnik, and actually she is leading the comp with 19.7 points after 2 boulders. So let's see Bibi Hammers again. She's a taller figure. That might help her to reach that long away dish jump.
Wow.
Oops. What?
Yeah, she wanted to flip it into a toe hook, but instead it just swung out. The foot just swung out. So we hear some cheers for the Slovenian climber, Marusa Podobnik, on the slab, women's boulder number 3. You can see on those new style holds that they have varied texture, so they have frictiony parts but also slippery parts that are shiny. And we also have a no texture hold on women's boulder number 2, the transparent one. So let's see everyone giving their best effort with 1 minute to go. Oh, she's trying to recenter herself. Well established, the Slovenian climber. With 40 seconds, less than 40 seconds to go now. Big struggle from everyone. Oof. No, some frustration we can see from the Dutch climber. She leaves, some frustration. Matilda trying again, milking every second. She wants to get that zone. She nearly had that zone. Too bad that the feet didn't find the wall. Wow. This was well exploited to the last second.
Absolutely, but that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You have to take until the last second. So let's go on. 15 seconds up. So next athletes on stage. We are going to have 4 climbers simultaneously on the stage. Olivia Gent on boulder number 4. Connie Bridgens, boulder number 3. Teja Bobnar, boulder number 2. And the new climber, Katharina Bergmann from Austria. Katharina Bergmann, 17 years of age, 169 centimeters tall, from Graz. She was 18th in the European Championship this year and 9th in the Graz European Cup, but last year she was 5th in the European Championships in Troyes. So that's quite a strong performance from her already last year. Let's see how she copes with boulder problem number 1. One hand up, but she can't stick the move.
And it's the first time we see the 4th boulder in the U19 division. Let's see how slightly more experienced, more mature climbers, whether they cruise through this last slab problem. Papam. The movement is already learned on boulder number 2.
Nice jump.
Olivia Gant edging out to the right. Oh, and she already knows what the route setters intended there. So with the hands, she almost imitated what she would have done if she would have reached far enough.
Look at the footwork of Katarina Bergman.
Yes.
She's trying everything with those 2 feet.
Oh, nice.
And she holds it! Come on!
Beautiful, come on.
This could be the first top on that boulder from Katarina Bergman. Come on!
Come
there
on,
you go.
Come on,
come on.
Don't rush now. Let's hope she...
She holds it!
Yes. Beautiful.
Look at the relief, but she's exhausted.
What a relief, yes.
Oh, man.
I'm really glad that she stepped into that dish and it helped her. Very nice work. We only saw the Italian competitor from the U17 division top that, but nobody in this division yet.
And straight away, Katarina Bergman jumps into first position. She's the first one to have a top.
A top at all.
Yes.
Yes.
In this category.
Still 1 minute 20 to go, so there is a chance for anyone to still gain a top.
Wow. Connie
So
Bridges.
that feet first, so feet high up on the right rather than on the left, as we saw other competitors do. And up, holding in with the right. She has the right idea, but she chose not to step up high with the left before that, and maybe you have to.
So Teja Bobnar.
Teja already has the coordination moved down to a T, so now it's only the jump missing. Oh,
and still missing.
it was a bit of a half-hearted attempt. But she has the right idea, going with both hands. She tried before going with just the right, but it's not enough.
Olivia Gent cannot reach that hold over there. 20 seconds.
The lower body seemed to stay behind a little bit there.
15 seconds for Connie Bridgens. 10 seconds. She needs to rush, otherwise it wouldn't go. She tries to, but yeah, it doesn't work out.
You can't really rush on a snap.
No, not in this one, at least. So we are finished with this round, and we have the first top of the day from Katarina Bergman, and she's leading the competition now. Next 4 athletes coming on stage. We have Marusa Podobnik for boulder number problem 4, Matilda Limoir for boulder number 3, Bibi Hammers for number 2, and we have Leja Slobodova from Slovakia. She's 17 years of age, coming from Bratislava, 17th in the European Championships. She was 7th in Graz, 8th in Molde, so pretty strong performances. 2 finals from her in the European scene this year. And she already taken part in her first World Cup, of course, at home, almost at home, in Prague. She was 63rd. But World Cup is a totally different animal, right?
Yes, the World Cup is really, really next level. When I've volunteered at the World Cup in Prague, I've seen that a lot of the local younger climbers decided to try the qualies because they're already there and they just want to get a taste of what this really means. And all of them were saying like, wow, this is truly next level.
Already the experience is totally different.
Yeah.
the whole setting around. It's not just the roads, it's the whole atmosphere.
Yeah.
The pressure, the organization. So Bibi. No.
Going with just one hand. So far, when we saw that move
She's
work,
asking for the brush.
Yeah, she wants to. She knows what she needs. So far we've seen that move work only with both hands.
She did try the one hand on the big volume on the first boulder, right? On the jump on the dish. No?
Yes, I think
I
so.
think
She
she's
was
the
going
one-hand
with
person then.
She's the one-hand person. Yes, maybe.
Matilda Liomo are getting some ale from the Italian squad.
And there was a great attempt at boulder number 3.
And then Bibi Hammers again, now trying to match with the other hand, but the first hand was already slipping down.
And so about the levels of these climbs for those viewers. Hop, 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 hop. Will she do a more measured method here than we have seen before?
Whoa, that's
that was
beautiful.
Beautiful, so accurate, such control. Well-deserved clap all around.
So that was Marusa Podobnik, and I think with that one she's gonna take over the lead from Katarina Bergman, because not only does she have a top, but she also has 2 zones. And Bergman has already only done 1 boulder yet, so.
And we have 1 minute to go on this round. So for those of you watching from home about the level, these are extremely hard climbs. So for a casual climber like us in the commentating, or just people watching this, enthusiasts, this would be extremely hard to do.
I'm getting tired even watching it.
Yes, exactly. So, but of course on the adult division it's even harder. Oh, we are seeing excellent progression from the Italian competitor. Oh.
Such a pity.
Such a pity.
And also Bibi Hammers getting closer to holding that one, but still no.
But just bring the left hand as well.
Yeah, probably next time.
Next time.
So next rotation, getting ready. Let's see who are going to come out on stage. We are going to have Connie Bridgens for boulder number 4. We have Thea Bobnar for number 3. Katarina Bergman coming for a second boulder for boulder number 2. And Clara Stricker from Denmark. She's the new one on boulder number 1. There you see her with the red shirt, Clara Stricker. She's 18 years of age, from Heidehusene from Denmark. 9th in the European Championships. So she was in the final. And of course yesterday second in the qualification, so she's still feeling the atmosphere here in Hungary.
Looks very strong so far. Maybe the heel is a bit too down. She switches it to a toe. Steps. And tries to make the jump with a with a semi-conviction. Pam pam, and we nearly had that. Connie also understands the assignment here. So given the level of hardship of these boulders, of course, from the outside we are seeing things, saying things, oh, maybe this would work, oh, maybe that would work, but we wouldn't be able to do those things. So it's easy to be smart from the sidelines. I hear some cheers for the competitor on boulder number 2.
Yeah, she is Katarina Bergman.
Katarina Bergman.
But she didn't really get closer to that hold than Bibi Hammers before her. Bridgens is very close to that one. Now let's see what Stricker makes out of this try. Now, failed attempt again. Now, no. And it looks like Katarina Bergman is also a little bit clueless about how to hold that hold with the right hand. Now we see again Connie Bridgens and boulder number 4. So Bergman again. Now the swing, holds it very nicely.
And let's see with the jump now.
Yes, no.
I think
almost.
you really, that's why you need the left hand there, because otherwise you open down. Also, if you try to hold it with the left hand, it forces your body to rotate towards the wall, which means not away from the wall. Oh,
now.
Oh, that was so
Damn,
close.
she was close.
So close.
So now see Bergman.
Beautiful.
Half a minute still. No.
Oh, and she tried to put in a left toe on that slippery transparent hold, which is a solution we didn't see before implemented here. And we saw a jump on the first boulder, which was nearly there. There are some desperate attempts happening in the last 10 seconds.
Austrians getting loud. No, it just doesn't work for Bergman.
Too bad.
But she's still leading.
It felt like for everywhere, just a little bit was missing.
So next up, the last athlete that we haven't seen on this round will be starting in boulder number 1. There she is from Slovenia, Neza Zajc, 17 years of age, from Višnja Gora. She was 5th in the European Championship, 2nd in Graz, 19 Molde, and she also took a chance in the World Cup in Prague, getting 63rd position. So that's Neza Zajc. And we also have Leia Slobodova on boulder number 2, Bibi Hammers on boulder number 3, and Matilda Liu-Moar from Italy, boulder number 4.
Up the foot, changing it into a side toe, stepping into the dish, and
there you go.
The jump with both hands arriving. Beautiful progression on this boulder. We rarely saw this happen, and now she just has to establish securely enough to hold it in, and she does. Beautiful work from
masterpiece.
Neza Zajc.
And this was a flash attempt, right?
This was a flash attempt, I think so.
Okay, so that's Matilda Liu-Moar from Italy.
Oh, she was flipping the beta there a bit because she kept her right palm down and went with the left hand into the jug instead of the other way around, and she nearly managed to hold it. But in this case, she would have to quickly switch foot probably on this volume and stick out the right foot. But she nearly made it work the other way around.
2 minutes gone. Bibi Hammers.
So she goes for the quick flipping into the Gaston, and it didn't work for her.
Rafael Kazbekova already talking here behind the scenes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Everybody's coming out to cheer for the others.
Yes, and to exchange experiences as well on the different boulders. Oh, and Matilda went again with the flip beta, and it did work for her.
And this is going to be another top.
Stopping
That's nice.
Beautiful work.
Yes,
by Matilda.
yes. Yeah, she's in the top 3 already. The system is a little bit slow to follow down all the action.
Yes. So we have a bit less than a minute to go from this round. And we already had 2 tops here on the first and the last boulder. So the middle 2 still under progression.
Bibi Hammers is a little bit frustrated because she doesn't really find a clue how to solve this problem. Half a minute.
Pam pam.
"15 seconds. And Bibi Hammers holding it now.
Yes.
And now it's
And
an
now-
important
and
step
now
forward. 9 seconds.
she-
Don't rush it.
Little time left.
No! No!
Oh,
How
too
frustrated
bad.
she is.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Oh, come
indeed.
on.
She was so near. Wow.
She was a little bit more rushy than
Yeah, of course.
necessary, but of course she didn't really know how much time she had left.
Oh, too bad. Oh, you could see.
Oh, I'm feeling so
Oh,
so
everybody
for her.
energetically running
Yeah.
out to the mat now. I think they saw their fellows arriving back to the ISO with such frustrated faces from the middle. So everybody is like, I need to milk every second I have on this.
Yeah, so Clara Stricker from Denmark on boulder number 2, Katarina Bergman on boulder number 3, and Thea Bobnar on boulder number 4.
And Clara seemed really close already on the first attempt on this boulder number 2, on the green one. Went straight with the 2 hands, did the L-shaped jump beautifully. So we're not going to see anyone anymore on the first boulder. That's done now. So you can focus your attention on the second, third, and final boulders. Pam pam. When we're seeing the meticulousness of the last slab here.
That's Thea Bobnar. Putting the heel hook in.
Yeah, this is an interim heel hook before stepping on to the right side. Putting into the push this zone hold. Or not. Yes, she decides to push for it.
She's taking her time.
Yeah, well, you ought to.
Yeah. Trying to pull up that left leg and it just lets go.
Meanwhile, we are seeing on boulder number 2 some valiant attempts.
That's Katarina Bergman. But it's boulder number 3. She can't hold it.
Clara Stricker,
yes.
Stricker was making a nice attempt, but then decided to go again with just 1 hand instead of 2.
So another try then from Thea Bobnar. With crossing the hands, still doesn't
Yes,
work.
so we
Now
are
for
seeing
Denmark.
Stricker, and both hands. Ah, that was so close. That was her best attempt yet. She returned back to her original beta. She tried the same way the first go. Then she tried to go only with the right hand. It didn't work, so she's back to her first guess. And on number 3, we see Katarina Bergman. 1 minute left. Still enough time.
Stricker
Yes!
now? No.
Oh. So close.
And Bergman holding it. Bergman holding it. This can work out for her. She just needs to stay composed.
Come on.
Push it, push,
Nice,
push, push,
come
push.
on. Don't rush now.
Wow.
And we
There
have
it
a
is.
match. With a little second of a break before
Yeah.
matching.
But she knew already that she is
Yes,
stable. You
yes.
can't see it from far behind. There's the hand. Okay.
Okay.
I still waited.
Yeah,
Come on.
that was dramatic.
That was-
I tell you, slap can be dramatic.
Yeah, but that's not only dramatic, that's entertainment
Yes,
on
that's
highest
also
level.
entertainment. It's true. You needed the dramatic pause
All right.
before dropping the beat.
So, next time, again, 3 athletes coming out. For Boulder number 4, we have Bibi Hammers. For Boulder number 3, we have Leja Slobodova. And for Boulder number 1, we're going to have Neža Zajc from Slovenia. There they come. And with this second top, Katarina Bergman takes over the lead. If the computer is all right, of course. It's always hard to tell if it can keep up with us or not.
Yep. Well, with the climbers.
Yeah, of course. With us, it's not hard to keep up, right?
Yeah.
That's Bibi Hammers from Tilburg in the Netherlands. 17 years of age.
She's very focused. It's okay to slow down now. The end of the comp. Does the heel hook assisted progression to the right. Makes very easy work of the push.
It's not really comfortable where to put the left foot. She wants to jump already.
To go for the jump already, yeah.
No. Or?
Oh, the right foot ought to be better adjusted for that, I think. There wasn't a lot of momentum she could generate from that position on the right foot. There we have beautiful start.
Neža Zajc doesn't really get the hold with both hands.
It was a bit, it seemed a bit half-hearted.
So Slobodova getting to the crux of the problem.
Exactly, chooses to go with the feet left.
Now it looks a little bit better. Now it looks a little bit better for Slobodova. She's getting high up.
She's holding it in, she's squeezing herself in between.
This is so hard, but she's very, very close and she can't stick it.
In the meantime, we also have on boulder number 2. Another attempt at this jump. That was a bit closer than before.
So Bibi Hammers on boulder number 4. 1:09.
She's not losing her patience, even though she only has 1 minute to go. But the only way to go with a boulder like this is with patience and attention to detail. Foot is a bit low. She adjusted to go slightly higher on the right. Very smart work. Let's see if she will want to jump a bit prematurely again.
40 seconds.
Ooh,
She needs to go.
oh, that's really far. That's really far.
I think she's finished right, or she still gives a go just for the feeling of it, but
Yeah.
I don't think she believes that she can make any of this.
It's only 20 seconds to go. So the Slovak competitor might still have a chance here. Come on, press it, press it, press it, press it, press it.
She can reach it, but
the left foot
can't
was a
control.
bit too much on the right side of that ball, so should have been maybe slightly higher. We'll never know.
yeah.
That was beautiful attempt though. 2 times she was nearly topping that boulder.
And that boulder was giving a few tries for all those who were almost reaching it.
Yeah.
How many times we have seen it on that boulder that she almost got it and still not. So now it means still have climbers to finish their job. On boulder number 3 we have the Danish climber Clara Stricker, and Katarina Bergman is on number 4. And if the calculation is right, then Katarina Bergman is leading the competition. But
so
do you have a fresh result list? No, the same as me.
No,
right?
I think
Bergman is in the
same.
first place. Okay.
I will click refresh.
49.6 for Katarina Bergman, 44.9 for Matilda Liu-Moar, and Bibi Hammers is in 3rd position at the moment without any tops, 29.4.
And we are saying goodbye to the 2nd boulder. Nobody else will attempt there, and nobody managed to top it from this division. Only one girl topped it in the U17 division, and we have 2 zones on it in the U19.
That's quite a hard boulder then.
Yeah.
But it was possible to top it.
It was possible.
So you can't complain. Wow, that was nice from Bergman. And there's a top, and that is the win for Katarina Bergman. That is 3 tops in this competition. And this is going to be her first win ever, I think.
And the system has refreshed to show that. And this was a flash as well.
Was.
So flash means when someone manages to top a boulder on their first go.
Still Clara Stricker trying to get the better of that boulder, number 3. Where she stands on the ranking, let's see, she is 9th at the moment with 2 zones. Should she find a top somewhere, what would bring her? 44.4. Yeah, she could still jump on the podium. So it's pretty much within her reach. 1 minute 17 for Clara Stricker. Would this be the boulder where she can reach the top? Still 1 minute to go. Very delicate with the feet. Pressing and holding.
Pressing and holding this terrible Gaston.
And
Where
now
will she put her feet? She decides to go to the far left. And she holds it.
How did she make it?
That's a real struggle. Come on.
How did she make this?
Come on, come on. She steps up.
That's not gonna work.
Well milked.
Looking at the watch, and she knows it doesn't work.
Yeah. Zaps you of juice, this one.
Yeah. Oh man, that boulder is a killer.
Yeah, it's like it really like squeezes every ounce of power out of you. You have to somehow compress and then do the Gaston. There's always so much tension everywhere.
There's nothing to grab. You just work with the tension.
Yeah, you work with the tension. Exactly. You work with the tension.
So we still have 3 rounds to go.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Neza Zaitz is coming with Leia Slobodova for boulder number 3 and boulder number 4, and then we have still Clara Stricker and Neza Zaitz for boulder number 4. So those are the 3 rounds that are still to run.
Yeah. So what we've learned for this like yellow and black penultimate boulder also is that if you slap back with your right without having stepped up first, it doesn't hold you in. We have lost 2 or 3 competitors in this round to this move.
Yeah.
Trying to reach up, but not having the counter tension with the high step on the left.
So this is Lea Slobodova from Bratislava, 17 years of age. 7th in Graz, 8th in Molde.
The Slovaks are very famous about their outdoor bouldering and their outdoor boulder problems, which are, as we say, they are not very cheap, meaning that they grade quite low compared to the level of challenge that the boulders are presenting.
So you say, oh, it's only a V10, and you go there and, oh, I can't climb this.
Oh, it's a 6A, okay, they don't give it cheap. So, big struggle we are seeing, because I think she wants to get a flash on this. Or not a flash, sorry, second goal.
And both of them fall down.
Yes.
But still 2 minutes 20 to go.
Wanted to go in a kind of coordinated flip way.
And according to the freshest calculations, Neža Zajc is in 3rd position, ahead of Lea Slobodova. So they are practically competing against each other. You have 5 points difference between the two.
The two on the wall now?
Yeah.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, and Neža will have another go, of course, on the last boulder, and Lea will not. So, and Lea is behind. But if she tops it, then it's again a totally different game. Lea is at it again. 1.5 minutes. Ah, doesn't go like that. And what can Neža do? 1:14. And she falls again. Lea Slobodova starting again, last minute. Last minute, last chance for her to step on the podium somehow. But she would need a top for that.
Oppa! Bit of an inaccuracy, tiny mistakes, costly mistakes, but they are tired by now. Let's not forget they had a very long qualification round yesterday of 2 circuits, 2 times 3 boulders. Now today.
25 seconds. She's trying to speed up things. Both of them are. 15 seconds.
Cruising through that section now. The right foot seems a bit close to slip. What?
Oof.
Oh, that was a very good attempt. I think her best one yet.
Yeah.
Too bad there is no more time to experiment with it.
Yeah, that's what we usually say. If they had a minute more or 2 minutes more, we would see much more tops on these boulders. So the last before climber is Klara Stricker for boulder number 4. And then we are only going to have Neža Zajc to finish it off.
So we can focus fully on the last boulder now, boulder number 4, and our athlete is already on there.
If she tops this, she can be 2nd.
Ooh.
And now she's 6th in the moment.
Exciting. I wonder if she knows. It is over to the right. A bit more adjustment on that foot, I think, would be useful. She's so far out there. Ooh. Wow.
Getting sweaty palms even watching.
Yes, it was so it was so on the outer edge of that foothold. I was like, that's gonna be a nasty slip if it slips.
Okay, so next try. No. Let's start again.
Ale, Clara.
Start position taken. Two and a half minutes to go.
Very nice. Does the cross step. You can see the focus on her face.
Yeah, it's like walking on eggs.
Yes. Well, eggs that you want to break very much. And she establishes to bring the weight over the right foot, I think. And you see they brush just in the exact spot that you have to step. You can see from this image how like there are very tiny uneven things on the foothold. So it makes a difference actually where you step, what inclination you step, that kind of banana-ish shaped blue hold.
Legs already shaking. It's getting...
See the focus. Again, there, can she find the best spot on that foot? Yeah, a bit more. That's it. She found the sweet spot on that right foot step. Pam, pam, and oh, that was so close. She still has more than a minute, so it might work. Oh, there has been.
The kindergarten has opened.
Yes,
you mean?
the kindergarten has opened. The side wall has just been unveiled. I imagine it was. Yeah, no, it was in yesterday's comp. It was used, but now I think it was a warm-up zone, maybe.
So 40 seconds for Stricker. And no. Taking a look at the clock again.
Left. She looks at the clock and she decides to go again. That
because
was so close.
She feels it was close. She feels it that it could go, but
can you go so quickly through that first part? Maybe she knows that it's a podium place.
Yeah, she's rushing. She is rushing.
She's rushing, but again too low with the right foot. Let's hope it's
no. Yes, she does it. 4 seconds. Yes! Yes! What a top!
Beautiful.
Holy cow! How did she pull that out?
Wow.
Where did this come from?
Has it? The judges are also quite pleased with that. That's called not giving up. That beautiful. Yes, she didn't let go and she made the top. Ha! She's relieved.
What a face!
Nice.
That's incredible. This is. She's second now. She is second with that.
Beautiful work.
So, was it the climax of the competition, or can Neza Zajc do something extraordinary? Because she's in 4th place now, 34.9 points. She's only 10 points away from 3rd place. And if she tops out, she's gonna bump down Klara Stricker from 2nd place.
That's right.
So she is, of course, climbing again for the podium. Three minutes and 10 on the clock. She also has some chalk with her. That might be a good idea.
It's quite a lead climber move to have your chalk bag on you in a boulder competition, because lead climbers tend to have a lot of endurance, so they can stay on the wall, rest on the wall, find the good positions to do so.
But these are many holds that you need to touch during your way up, and probably this is why she decided to bring the chalk with herself.
So our last competitor on the last boulder of this European Youth Cup. She is trying to figure out what's her best way of going about this. She's contemplating doing the jump from this far away, then she decides to bring the foot closer, and she's eyeing it up, but her center of gravity kind of fell outwards and she went with it. This is very balancy to climb on these positive slabby boulders.
But with this zone, she already is on the podium.
So she secured herself
Yeah.
a podium.
Exactly, that's for sure. She cannot be lower than third. One and a half minutes.
Can she keep focus under all this pressure? The right foot a bit further right. She's bringing the left onto the little jib. I'm afraid her right foot is a bit too far out left.
She's trying to step up with the left foot.
Yeah, center is a bit too left, yeah.
Slipping down, 50 seconds.
Center is a bit too left here. She's trying again. There is already quite a buzz over here. People are releasing all their excitement of the day.
Yeah, getting ready for the award ceremony.
Yes. So do stay with us as well for the award ceremony. Where we'll see the happiness of the podium athletes. The right foot could come a bit higher. Desperate attempt to kind of hold the non-existing edge on that volume, and she gives up with 7 seconds to go. Great battle. Oh, that's so sweet. Clara just arrived into the room, and she does her podium. Her friends hugging her. Beautiful job. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
There is a...
The Danish contingent were, they were cheering now against Slovenia.
Impressed and in disbelief.
Yeah.
She is in.
So that means Katarina Bergman is going to win this competition ahead of Klara Stricker and Neja Zajc. That is your top three. Matilda Liu-Moar is fourth. Lea Slobodova fifth. Bibi Hamers sixth. Teja Bobnar seventh. Eighth is Marusa Podobnik. Ninth is Olivia Gent, and Connie Bridgens finishes in 10th position.
And in just a few minutes, we are going to have our award ceremony starting, bless you, starting at 3 o'clock. So in just a few minutes, don't go anywhere, and see the joy on these young athletes' faces as they will receive their medals. So this is going to be the award ceremony for both the men's and women's U17 and U19 division. Thank you for watching the competition with us. We hope you enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it
very much, and hope you did as well.
If you haven't tried climbing yet, go to your nearest gym or to your nearest crag and enjoy. Thank you for listening.
So in the whole name of the whole team, volunteers and organizers, thank you very much for the possibility. It was a great event, I think, inaugural event, the first time ever in Hungary, IFSC European Youth Cup in Sukoro. That was great to watch. It was great to commentate, and we are really thankful for everybody who took part in it. So on the name of the organizers and also on my co-commentator, Noah, it was a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. It was
See you next time.
Hopefully. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully. And stay with us for the award ceremony.
So I would like to ask the athletes who are going to be presented to awards to stay on the left side of the podium where all the others are gathering. So please come on to this side, to the left side. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the awards ceremony of the IFSC Youth European Cup Sukoro 2025. This is going to be the victory ceremony of today's competition. Please welcome the medalists for the IFSC Youth European Cup Sukoro 2025. The medals and trophies will be presented by Jan Blodek, board member of the IFSC Europe, and Ildikó Konrács, the president of the Hungarian Mountaineering Sport Climbing Federation. First, the under-17 women category. Third position from Slovenia, Eva Škrlec. Second position from the Ukraine, Rafael Kazbekova. And the winner is today Carolina Gradaschi from Italia. And ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem of Italy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once again, and a great round of applause to our finalists. So that was the under-17 category, and now we are going to the under-19 women's category. I hope everybody is ready to welcome our podium finalists. Women, what did I say? No. This is under-19 women. Is it good? So, under-19 women. Third position from Slovenia, Neza Zajc. Second position, Klara Stricker. And the winner is Katarina Bergman aus Österreich. And again, the trophies will be presented by our members of the IFSC Europe, Jan Blodek, board member, and of course Ildiko Kondrac, the president of the Hungarian Mountaineering and Sport Climbing Federation. Okay, so now please rise to the national anthem of Austria. Thank you very much and congratulations once again to all podium finalists. And then we are going to go on with the under 17 men category for today. Gentlemen, please line up at the podium. Third position today from Switzerland, Moreno Ghilardi. Second place and silver medalist from Italy, Matteo Tranquilli. And first position, gold medalist from Austria, aus Österreich, Adrian Katan. And in honor of our winner, please rise to the national anthem of Austria. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you very much. And let's make an official photo still. Thank you very much once again. And now we are going to the under 19 category. Gentlemen, please line up at the podium. So what a strong squad from Germany. Let's welcome our third position and the bronze medalist from today. From Germany, Oskar Pongratz. Second position and silver medalist from Germany, Jonas Körner. And the winner and gold medalist today from Germany, Timo Ossig. Congratulations, gentlemen. And now, in honor of our winner, please rise to the national anthem of Germany. Congratulations once again, gentlemen. You've done a hell of a job today. And since this was the fourth round of the Boulder European Youth Cup, that means we have a general classification ready. And we are going to give out the awards for the general ranking of the Bouldering European Youth Cup 2025. Again, trophies will be represented by Mr. Jan Blodek, the board member of the IFSC Europe, representing the Czech Mountaineering Association, and Ildiko Kondrac, president of the Hungarian Mountaineering and Sport Climbing Federation. First, under 17 women category. Ladies, please line up at the podium. Go ahead. We have two of the three podium finishers here present in Sukoro, Hungary. Third position, not present from France, is Lo Auclair from France. A great round of applause for her, although she's not here. Second place from the Ukraine, Rafael Kazbekova. And the winner of this category this year is from Italy, Carolina Gradaschi. And in honor of our winner, please rise to the national anthem of Italy. Thank you very much and congratulations once again, ladies. So for the under 19 women, we don't have any of the climbers present for the official ceremony, so I'm just going to read out the names who finished in the first three positions. So under 19 women, for the general ranking, we have Julia Benach-Tubero from Spain, Luna Alverne from France in second place, and the first is Louise Push-Yazid from France. That was the under 19 women top three. And we're gonna need a little bit of patience for the next category. So please stand by, don't go anywhere.
ha hecho... Es una leyenda ya, ¿no? Ese ha hecho buenos podios, ¿eh? Yo he ido de la...
So, thank you very much for your patience, everybody. Now we go on with the award ceremony for the general ranking of the Bouldering European Youth Cup 2025, and now we get to the under 17 men category. So, under 17 men category, gentlemen, please line up at the podium. The third climber is not present, but give it up a great round of applause, please, for the French Ewan Lemagne. And second position in this category is from Switzerland, Moreno Ghilardi. And the winner of the general ranking this year is from Italy, Matteo Tranquilli. And in honor of our winner, please rise up to the national anthem of Italy, third time. Congratulations, gentlemen. And now for the last category, the under 19 men. We only have one gentleman present who was really strong today's competition. So just to say it in order, Lilian Bonio has won the competition, has won this category ahead of Camille Claude, the two Frenchmen. But present is the third man in this category from Germany, Jonas Körner. So in this case, we are not going to have any anthems, but we can make an official photo with one person on the podium, and we have a great round of applause to our finalist, Jonas Körner, once again, please. And now with this, we have finished our award ceremony. Thank you very much for everybody for being here. Congratulations to all the finalists. And of course, all representatives of all countries. And thank you very much for coming here to Hungary, representing those 26 countries. It was a great pleasure to welcome you and to have seen you compete so hard on these boulders. Thank you very much once again, and hopefully see you next year.